Tell me something about the project, Peggy.
So this was all started because people in the U.S. think about grains in a certain way. They think it's corn or they think of wheat. They don't think about all the alternative grains, and what we wanted to do was to alert people to the fact that there are other grains that are very nutritious, and some of them have advantages over things like corn and wheat. Millet, for example, is very drought tolerant, and so you can grow it where we don't have much water, and we know a lot about that in California, so we thought this was a perfect place to start sensitizing people to trying new grains, and so that was the genesis of the Millet Project.
Okay. And can you say something about it? The project is here. You have millet that you're growing here in Gill Tract?
We have several plots. We have farmers that we collaborate with, and they grow millets for us. And we also have the plot here so we can show people here in the East Bay what we're doing and how millets look like, and also to show them that they're really drought tolerant. You will see that on our tour. So we have farmers that are willing to collaborate and grow it for us to show that it can be grown in California under drought conditions in different regions in California that have different microclimates. Because millet is really sturdy, it grows on skeletal soils as well. It doesn't need fertilizer. We didn't use any fertilizer for our millets. And it's just a perfect grain for a drought season as we have it here, and I think for California.
Okay, now will it grow when it gets wet? Because they predict that this coming winter it's going to be a deluge. I've lived here for a long time, and we have those.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting thing. So millets, there are different varieties, and they have different specificities. So like the Japanese barnyard millet we grow here at the very end, this one can also grow in standing water.
Okay.
So different types of millets tolerate water and drought at different levels. So,
and it's just a question of growing them because there's no water around. It's also because they have a very high nutritional value if you compare them with other more popular grains like rice or wheat. These ones have, for instance, one of them is very rich in calcium, and others are very rich in antioxidants. So it's not just a question of they are adequate for the conditions, the weather conditions here. It's also because they are very nutritionally rich.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I will enjoy your tour too.
You're welcome. We have it here in the brochure.
Okay, so my name is Patricia. I am originally from Austria. I've been in Berkeley for 2 years now, and I'm very happy together with my colleagues to have started the Millet Project here, and I think we're a really great team because we have all the different backgrounds. We're all from different countries, and we all grew up with millets and were exposed to them in a different way. For me, it was my mom who, when I was little, she always cooked millets. Like we had millets with peas and parmesan as a risotto. We had sweet millet cooked in milk with apples and cinnamon and honey. I love that stuff. She made casseroles with meringue on top. And then I started cooking with millets because it's easy, it's quick, and you can freeze them, you can warm them up again, you can use them as a salad, and it's super healthy. So what we want to do is we want to introduce the millets here and tell people that it's a great grain, you can do a lot with it, and it is not only great for eating it, it's also great if we can grow it here because it's a drought-tolerant plant. And that's also what we're going to show you here on the farm. So please follow me on our little millet farm here.
Okay, so there's like a long research.
So we do our millet research here. And we wanted to expose them to controlled conditions, and also we wanted to grow some beautiful millets for you all to see them and to be able to touch them. So we'll go through this row, and please feel free to touch the millets, to feel them, to feel the grains. Don't pluck them out necessarily, but you know, touch them. So there's not much breeding being done with millets, even though they've been grown like it's a very old grain. That's a problem sometimes. First of all, because it's kind of inhomogeneous, and because we often don't know what we're dealing with. We don't know the genome, we don't know about the interspecies variability. So that's also what we want to do. We want to start having a more controlled population of millets to know what we're dealing with.
So you don't know the genome of any millet, or just a fossil?
No, not of any. Okay, So let's just walk through the fields. Please stay on the first. Between the first. So as I said, the other 3 rows, I haven't pointed it out before, have been watered constantly once a week, like the corn that is growing next to it. So that is like the contrast between drought, then shutting off after germination, and just to have a comparison. So you can see clearly like 3 rows corn watered, and then we have this one where we shut off watering 3 weeks after germination, and then going back as far as like you can, where was it produced? Where's corn?
I guess also my cousin related.
Yeah, like South America.
Yeah, tomatoes are old world.
I thought those were
So cool. They geometrically arranged.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So
So
that
that's really
not overlapping.
Had to take one class, what, you know, a couple multiple choice questions. It's in the past.
and they, I think
Yeah, you wanna look.
What is, this is millet here.
No, this is tau.
That-
It's injera. It's a Ethiopian.
Oh,
It's there you go.
it's an Ethiopian millet, okay.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
I know they make good coffee. I presume they make good
They're
millet.
good at a few things. Right? Would you like to try it?
Sure, why not? I've never had one.
So if you go to an Ethiopian restaurant, they will always serve this with their. Here you go. So
Oh, yeah,
this
okay.
goes along with that. So
Okay,
this
is
is
it-
lentil.
Oh, this is lentil potato salad, but it's not
What's the
potato
website?
salad.
For the recipe?
I think it's the Millet Project.
Okay,
It's on the website. Yeah.
okay, yeah, all right. And these are millet burgers?
These are millet sliders. Yes.
Okay, I'll try one of those. Thank you.
That's a fun way to Something tastes weird about it.
So I guess I need a millet beer to go with my millet.
My husband
Lunch.
and I, we brew this ourselves. We're home brewers. He works at UC. I'm just co-brewer.
So this one is made
This is the
100% millet.
50-50 wheat.
Okay.
So it's a little bit
So want me to set it right here?
roastier.
Yeah, yeah,
heavier
that's good. Yeah,
flavor
yeah.
From the wheat.
And does it have alcohol in it?
Yeah, it's about 4%.
4%. Okay. Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Everything is a